Start from rest. A motor car starts from rest. A motor car starts from rest and travels with uniform acceleration of 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 a1 ms minus 2 a1 ms minus 2 a1 ms minus 2 and attain the maximum velocity 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 immediately it retardates at the rate of a2 ms minus 2 a2 ms minus 2 a2 ms minus 2 and comes to rest again if the displacement is capital S, show that the time taken is, if the displacement is capital S, show that the time taken is may 2 times S into A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2 whole into the power half. 2s times A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2 whole into the power half, and find the maximum velocity Write down from next line. If the maximum acceleration and the retardation is simple a, if the maximum acceleration and the retardation is simple a, show that the minimum time taken is 2 times S divided by A square root, 2 times S over A square root, right? Patangan bal VT drop yakindala hari Pangkaran. Kalau tahan segata VT graph right? They have not given us what the maximum velocity is. So maximum velocity ka taking gun away. හරි මේ බලන්න කවුරුත් ආන්සර් ගත්තද? anyone of you? right අහගන්න මේකෙදි මේ question අපි මෙහෙම හිතමු. let the maximum velocity be v. Now the starting from rest, now u equals 0. Accelerate with acceleration of a1, attain the maximum velocity, immediately it retardates with retardation of a2 and again comes to rest, v equals 0, like this. Okay, now in the entire motion the displacement is s. What will be the shape of the vt graph? See, vms minus 1 t seconds, right? Accelerate and immediately retardate. Now a very easy graph compared to questions what we did last Friday. Now this is v. I will take this one as alpha and beta. You know that in a vt graph, okay, now the tan alpha is acceleration or the retardation. Now you can say tan alpha equal a1 and tan beta equal a2. Now this is acceleration and this is retardation, right? This is v. You remember the method? I told you that if you know the adjacent side, the opposite is t tan alpha. If you know the opposite, the adjacent is v over tan alpha. Okay, now since this is v, you can say this is what? V divided by tan alpha, and this is v over tan beta. එකපාරින්ම ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, මේ ගන්න හදන්න 3 minutes ගන්න නේ. මේ හැමදේ I will name the graph O, E, B and C. මේ දෙන්න OA, BC. OA and AB. If anyone of you remember that pattern, easily ගන්න පුළුවන්. මෙයා t නම් මෙයා theta නම් this is t tan theta. The other way was, if this is v, if this is theta, this is v cot theta. Thus v divided by tan theta. හරිද? ඒවා use කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැතිනම් කෙලින්ම ලියමු මේ විදිහට. මේ බලන්න. Right? From OAC triangle, tan alpha equal v divided by OA. Then OA equal v over A1. Similarly, from ABC triangle, tan beta equal v divided by AB, v over AB. Then what is AB? AB equal v over A2. Then මෙයාව අපිට එනවා v over A1 and we took this one v divided by A2. What else we know? මේ ගානේ තව මොනවද දන්නේ? The area should be equal to what? S. හරි. මේ බලන්න. Now you can say the next one, total distance travel is equal S. Right? කෙනෙක් කියන්න බලන්න OBC area equal S. මේ බලන්න. OBC triangle area is equal S. එහෙමනම් half into v over A1 plus v over A2 equal S. Here only you will get what is v squared. When you take v out, v squared is coming. මේ බලන්න simplification සිතින්ම හදන්න. එතන v squared divided by 2 time this comes 1 over A1 plus 1 over A2. Plus A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2 equal S. Now the V equal, right, 2S time A1 A2 divided by A1 A2 is square root. Make out the maximum velocity. Maximum velocity, right? Now we have taken what is the maximum velocity. Maximum velocity. This is my maximum velocity. Next one, right? Time taken. How can we find the time taken? Now we have taken what is v. Time taken is what? V over A1 plus v over A2, right? Total time taken. total time taken, that comes V over A1 plus V over A2. Here lamai, V is common. You can see when you take the sum of these two, right? V over A1 plus V over A2, A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2. Now instead of V, you can substitute this result. And method of third simplifications you remember that root A over A, root A to root A cancel, 1 over root A. That kind of simplifications. Otherwise, root A into root A is A. Now here you can say instead of V, when you substitute this one, 2s time A1 A2 divided by A1 plus A2 is square root into this one A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2. What will happen, Lamai? A1 A2 root to A1 A2 cancel, A1 A2 root is remaining in the denominator. Right? Autonomous may parts divide කරලා ලියන්න. Simplification සමාරුණා. A1 A2 root is there. Here A1 A2. That A1 A2 to the power half. Then A1 A2 to the power 1. So make කෙනෙක් cancel කරලා A1 A2 root is remaining. හරි. remember 2s unchanged. 2s root is unchanged. Here this to this cancel. A1 A2 root is remaining. තව මොකද වෙන්නේ? A1 plus A2 root. Here A1 plus A2. එහෙනම් මෙයාගේ භාගයකට මෙයාගේ කෙනෙක් cancel වෙලා A1 plus A2 root is remaining. Now this is root, this is root, this is root. You can merge, right? The answer total time taken is what? 2s time A1 plus A2 divided by A1 A2. Whole thing is square root. Actually, instead of whole thing is square root, you can put to the power half. That's what has happened in the answer, right? Okay, to the power half. Maybe right? Okay, if the maximum acceleration and the retardation is A, the minimum time taken. The time taken for the acceleration and retardation. Okay, time taken for the acceleration and retardation, you can see that V over A1, V over A2. A1 A2 maximum time is being minimum. Okay, the minimum time taken. Now this is the total time taken. See, if A1 equal A2 equal A, minimum time taken. Minimum time taken. What you should do? Right, Namai, instead of A1 and A2, substitute A. That's it. Right? But then 2s time A plus A divided by AA. That means A is square, whole thing to the power half. Here 2 into 2A, 2s time 2A, 4AS. Here A is square. Ek cancel now, square root of 4 is 2. Then 2 times S divided by A is square root. Make fraction linear motion. Only thing is what? That root A over A. There's nothing new. That because of this is kind of like grade 9 mathematics. Accelerating and retardating. Okay? Yes. Right on the sun. ඉක්මන් කරන්න. Okay. ඊළඟ ප්‍රශ්නෙට යමු. Question number 4. කවුරුත් ලියනවද? ඉක්මන් කරන්න. Right. Then question number 4. A body travels on a straight line. A body travels on a straight line. A body travels on a straight line with uniform acceleration. With uniform acceleration. With uniform acceleration. In consecutive time intervals, T1 and T2, in consecutive time intervals T1 and T2, in consecutive time intervals T1 and T2, in consecutive time intervals T1 and T2, distances traveled are simple A and B respectively. Simple A and B respectively. Simple A and B respectively. Show that the uniform acceleration is 2 times BT1 minus AT2 divided by T1 T2 time T1 plus T2. T1 T2 time T1 plus T2. Also find initial velocity. Right, ඉක්මන් කරන්න. Now the consecutive time intervals mean like, okay, this is something like in the first hour, okay, in the first hour the distance cover is 20 kilometers, in next 1.5 hour, like that. Consecutive time intervals. Sorry. T1 and T2. Okay, draw the graph. Anyhow, that we need to find what's the acceleration. Now you should know that what is acceleration in the VT graph. Okay, එම කල්පනා කරන්න ඕන. You should try to, okay, should try to write something. මොනහරි ලියන්න ඕන. හැබැයි ඉතින් meaningful දේවල්. හරි. එතකොට answer එකට යන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. Right. मैं बना पुताला कोई प्रश्न नहीं. All right. This is question number 4, no? Question number 4 or 5. 4. Right. मैं बना नहीं लामा. Question number 4. Okay. Object moves on a straight line with constant acceleration in consecutive time intervals t1 and t2. Describe distances a and b. They have not given us the initial velocity is 0. Therefore, we cannot take the initial velocity is 0. Right? And even in the question, the last part they ask what's the initial acceleration is. See here, let the initial acceleration be u. Now it started from u. Okay, and goes with uniform acceleration. I will think the acceleration is f. Now this is t equals 0. This is the point when the particle is at, when the time is t equal t1. I will take this velocity is v. That means when the time t1, the velocity of the object is. Right? Within this time, the distance traveled is a. Now again, accelerate. Accelerate, and when the time is t1 plus t2, then only the next t2 time. Now the here time taken is t1, here time taken is t2. I think you all can understand. Okay, within the first hour, 20 kilometers. Within next 2 hours, then the time scale is 1 and then 3. Like that, no? Hari, the method time taken is t1 and now the here time taken is t2. Therefore, the time, okay, from the beginning, t1 plus t2. Right? Now the displacement in this part is b. I will take the velocity of the object at this time as w. Right? Now, from the graph, you can explain this. From the VT graph, try to understand how the VT graph is coming. V ms minus 1 and t seconds. Now it goes, okay, along a straight line. This is t1. This is t1 plus t2. This time is t1 and then this time is t2. Initial velocity I have taken as u. This is v. And finally, velocity w. Right? Now you should write that, let the initial velocity be u. U initial velocity. Initial velocity. Here that tan alpha equal f acceleration. Right? Now I will draw what is alpha here. Since it goes with uniform acceleration, it's a straight line. Alpha, alpha. Right? Like this. Then within the first time interval t1, the displacement is simple a. And you know that this area is a. Within the next time t2, the displacement is b. Then you know this area is b. If any one of you have taken a statement equating this area and this area to a and b, perfect. Right? You can then now here O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I will name the graph like this. Now we can write what we know actually. In a VT graph, we know that area under the curve is displacement. Finally, we should try to find what's the acceleration. Right? But sometime what we are writing here, okay, will be helpful to find the final answer. Now you can write OA FH area is equal to what? A. මෙන්න මේ area එක equal to A වලට. හරි. මම එක ලියනවා. OAFH area මේ බලන්න. OAFH area equal simple A. Okay. Then U plus V divided by 2 times T1 equal A. I will make the subject U plus V here. U plus V equal 2A over T1. Take this expression as 1. Now 1 kilogram. And again, you can write an expression equating this area to B. Anyhow, right? Our target is finding tan alpha, the acceleration. To find tan alpha, sometimes these results will be helpful. That's why I am writing. Right? And again, you can say ABEF area. ABEF area. Now this is the displacement in next t2 time. This was B. And since this is a trapezium, the area is sum of two parallel lines. V plus W divided by 2 times t2 equal B. Here only you will get V plus W equal 2B over t2. I have taken this one. I will take this one as 2. Now, what we should find here? Tan alpha. Now only we are trying, okay, to find what is tan alpha. Now, can anyone of you tell me? How can we find tan alpha here? What are the methods? See, to find tan alpha actually, there are, okay, 3 possible cases. I mean in the diagram. My diagram cases තුනකින් අපිට හොයාගන්න පුළුවන් වෙයි. එකක් තමයි you can use this triangle. Then what is tan alpha? V minus U over T1. හොඳට බලන්න. හරි. Sometime, okay, if you are not taking the final answer, if you are writing something regarding the question in a meaningful way, you will have some marks. Hari, the me question is more than 50% done actually. the graph and these two statements. Answer and topodical right? Then to find tan alpha, you can use this triangle. Either this triangle or you can use this triangle. Now see here Budala, if you are using this triangle, what is tan alpha? Tan alpha is what? Acceleration. Tan alpha equal this divided by this. What is this? When a part take out. Mother A part take out. Now this part is what? This part is W minus U. Now what is this? T1 plus T2. T1 and T2 they have given actually. Then we can use that. But W minus U they have not given. Okay, we only took. Can we find what is W minus U? Can anyone of you tell me a method to find what is W minus U? Right, 2 minus 1. Okay, may balanu putala 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. On they cut it they will click peno. 2 minus 1. When you subtract this one from this one, V to V cancel. W minus U equal 2B over T2 minus 2A over T1. You can see that you can take 2 out. When you take 2 out, this will be simplified. B over T2 minus A over T1. Now you should remember simplifications pattern what I gave you when you are doing the lesson vectors. Right? I told you this kind of simplification like taking the cross product. See, B over T2 minus A over T1, B T1 minus A T2 divided by T1 T2. Okay, you can take like this. Now again you can say from HCE triangle, tan alpha equal W minus U over T1 plus T2. W minus U over T1 plus T2. What is tan alpha Butala? Acceleration. Therefore, acceleration equal, instead of W minus U, you can take this part divided by T1 plus T2. What will happen? You know that Butala. A over B divided by C mean A over BC. That's it. A over B divided by C mean A over BC. The only thing is what some students don't know these things even. Right? And these type of simplifications. And that's the maths mark winning. Etherin hat may think Hamadam conceptual level on connect the daisy. But the other difficult part is the uncomfortable feeling in the simplifications. But if anyone is good in simplifications too, nothing. Instead of W minus U, when you put this one, divide by T1 plus T2. Same thing here. Right? What does that mean? Dakinu putting up the power in Ogini, and naked in person, Masford, Asa main Masford. Masford Asana made by Vinny. Now the here am I. See, this over T1 plus T2 simply 2 times BT1 minus AT2 divided by T1 T2 times T1 plus T2. Now you have taken what the acceleration is, ms minus 2. And then they ask, okay, find the initial velocity. Initial velocity is what? U. May I will take this equation as 3. I have 3 kilograms. Right? This equation I will take as 3. Okay, this is W minus U. Right, this is W minus U. Then again I will write another equation equating the entire area to what now? The entire area represents the total displacement within this time. What it is? It is A plus B. OBEH area. I can write OBEH area is equal to A plus B. Right? It's a trapezium. Then you can say U plus W divided by 2. U plus W divided by 2 times T1 plus T2 equal A plus B. Here I will make the subject U plus W. Then only U plus W equal 2 times A plus B divided by T1 plus T2. Take this equation as 4. Now you can use equation 3 and equation 4 to find what is U. That's the initial velocity. හරි මෙහන්න මම මෙයාගෙන් මෙයාව සබ්ට්‍රැක්ට් කරනවා right 4 minus 3 4 minus 3 so 4 minus 3 gives u plus w minus minus u that comes 2u 2u equal 2 times a plus b divided by t1 plus t2 minus this one. Now here this is 2 times bt1 minus at2 divided by t1 t2. 2 to 2 to 2 cancel, then only you can get what is u, right? 2 to 2 to 2 cancel, then u equal a plus b over t1 plus t2 minus bt1 minus at2 over t1 t2. Up to this enough. That m is minus 1. Right? This is what? The initial velocity. Maybe I answer again. Right? I think you all can understand. Okay? Clear then? Who got up to this? These things? Okay, great. Makarana. Done, right? Okay, question 5 will tell. Then question 5. A particle, question 5 then, a particle moves on a straight line, a particle moves on a straight line with constant acceleration. In consecutive time intervals, 2 times simple t, t. 2 times simple t, t 2 times simple t comma t. It moves distances. It moves distances. It moves distances. Simple x comma y. Simple x and y meters respectively. Simple x and y meters respectively. Simple x and y meters respectively. Show that the uniform acceleration is the uniform acceleration is 2y minus x divided by 3t squared. 2y minus x divided by 3t squared. Okay, the same question line, okay, from different notations. We can't write. Makra, right Makalimberg. And then 3t nukta. The me time the 2t and the RT to make it 3t. No. Consider times into a 2t can first 2 hours for next hour ek and never. May time taken like a 2t. May time taken like a t. Like 2 hours. Maybe 2t monahari. Right then 3t. Question number 5. Got the answer. Vms minus 1 t seconds. Something like this. Within the first 2t and then t. 2t and t. T. And this is 2t. This should be 3t. Yes. I will take initial velocity as u. At the end of the first 2t, velocity v. And here velocity w. Okay. If this angle is alpha, tan alpha is the acceleration. Tan alpha gradient, this is the acceleration. Right? Name the graph. O, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, like this. Okay. Only 4-5 lines, right? You can get the answer. This area, okay, the displacement within the first 2t time, that A, displacement in next t time d. එතකොට ආන්සර් එකට යන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් මේ බලන්න OAFH area equal A. No, x, right? In this question, x, no. Yeah, x කියලා දිලා තියෙනවා. දැන් මෙතන කියනවා u plus v divided by 2 times 2t equal x. Now, here lamai u plus v equal 2 to 2 cancel, x divided by t, x over t. Take this result as 1. And again, within next t time, the displacement is y. Then you can equate this area to y. ABEF area equal y. Then balan lamai v plus w divided by 2 times t equal y. I'm saying, you know, v plus w equal, see, 2y divided by t. Take this one as 2. Right? Now you know that tan alpha is the acceleration. You can take by using this triangle. Now this is w minus u. Put w minus u avashya vena. W minus u divided by 3t නෙන්නේ එතකොට. හරිද? 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1, v plus w minus u plus v. V to v cancel. W minus u equal 2y over t minus x over t. Right? Then බලන්න ළමයි. මෙතනින් එනවා w minus u equal 2y minus x over t. හරිද? Now acceleration equal tan alpha, you can take from HCE triangle. From HCE triangle, you can say tan alpha equal w minus u divided by 3t. Instead of w minus u, you can substitute this result. Then acceleration equal what? This divided by 3t. 2y minus x divided by 3t, here already t, therefore 3t squared, ms minus 2. This is how the answer is coming. Right? Okay. Question number 5. Are you ready? Right. Then 6. Question number 6 then. A motor car. Anyone of you writing this one? Then a motor car start from rest. A motor car starts from rest and moves with constant acceleration of 4 ms minus 2 for 10 seconds. Then it moves with constant retardation of 8 ms minus 2 and comes to rest. 8 ms minus 2 and comes to rest. Find problem number 1, maximum velocity. Problem number 1, maximum velocity. Problem number 2, displacement during the time of acceleration. during the time of acceleration. Or number 3, time for which it retardate. Time for which it retardate. Time for which it retardate. Or number 4, displacement during the time it retardates. Displacement during the time it retardates. For number 5, the total displacement and the time taken. Total displacement and the time taken. Right? It's a very easy question. Right? Alright. Parang Question 6. Vms minus 1. Now the acceleration is 4, the retardation is 8. Therefore, you know, right, the time taken for the acceleration is more than the retardation. Will be like this. Alpha, beta. Tan alpha is 4. Acceleration. And tan beta equal 8. This is the retardation. Since the retardation is 2 times the acceleration, time taken for the retardation should be half of the time taken for the acceleration. ඒ වගේ පොඩි දේවල් physics වලින් පවා තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, we need to find what's the maximum acceleration is t seconds. Right. Now now 10. We don't know what is this time is. I will take it as t. O, A, B and C. Okay. You know, what is this? This is 10 tan alpha. Right? 10 times tan alpha. The maximum acceleration will be 40. Isn't it? Maximum velocity. Right? Maximum velocity is 40. That's my graph figure. Again. From OAC triangle, tan alpha equal V divided by 10. Now that V equal 10 tan alpha, V equal 40 ms minus 1. Maximum velocity. Okay. And then displacement during the time of acceleration. Displacement during the time of acceleration is what? Area under the curve when it is when it accelerates. And then OAC area. Displacement while accelerating. Displacement while accelerating. Now this one equal OAC triangle area. Half into 10 into 40 becomes 200 meters. Time which it retardates. Time which it retardates. Now you can take T, that V divided by tan beta. Otherwise, tan beta expression is clear. Right? From ABC triangle. ABC triangle tan beta equal, we have taken V equal 40. 40 over T, that T equal 40 over tan beta. What was tan beta? 8. 40 over 8 means 5 seconds. Time for retardation. Right? Time for retardation. Time for retardation. Right. And the fourth one, they ask displacement during the time of retardation. Displacement while retardating. But any ABC area, displacement while retardating. Displacement while retardating, that ABC area, ABC triangle. Now this comes half into 5 into 40, 100 meters. The fifth one, total displacement and the total time taken. Total displacement equal 100 plus 200, 300 meters. Total time taken, 10 plus 5, 15. Total time taken, 10 plus 5, that 15 seconds. Right? Nothing. Any question? Question number 7. Then a body start from rest. A body start from rest. A body start from rest. A body start from rest and moves with constant acceleration of 6 ms minus 2. A body starts from rest and moves with constant acceleration of 6 ms minus 2 for 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. Then it travels with constant velocity. For 1 minute. For 1 minute. And comes to rest. Under a constant retardation in 5 seconds. Round number 1. Find the maximum velocity. Displacement while acceleration. displacement while acceleration. For number 3, displacement with constant velocity. Displacement with constant velocity. For number 4, constant retardation. 5, displacement while retardation. 5, displacement while retardation. 6, total displacement. 6, total displacement. Okay. Another easy question actually. Very easy. Okay. This is question number 7, right? Start from rest. T seconds. Start from rest and accelerate for 10 seconds, right? And then constant velocity for 1 minute and within 5 seconds. This is 10, 60 and 5. The maximum velocity V, Vms minus 1, alpha, beta, tan alpha, what's the acceleration is? 6, 6, tan alpha is 6, right, O, A, B, C, D, E, this is the graph, right? See the first one, there what's the maximum velocity? Actually that V equal 10 tan alpha. 10 tan alpha, that goes 60 ms minus 1. Maximum velocity. Maximum velocity. The next one they ask displacement while accelerating. Displacement while accelerating, that OAE area. Displacement while acceleration. Displacement while acceleration. See this area, acceleration or displacement. OAE triangle area. OAE triangle area. Never last day paper class that you have no rights to talk while I am teaching here. If anyone of you are having difficulty, you can see the board. Right? Okay. OAE triangle. Right? Now see displacement while acceleration, that OAE triangle. See that half time 10 into the what was speed? 60. And now that 10 divided by 2, that 5 into 6. Okay, 10 over 2, that 5, that's 300 meters. 300 meters. What do they ask next? Displacement with constant velocity. Displacement with constant velocity. Displacement with constant velocity, that comes ABDE area. ABDE area. Right, the measuring ABDE area. See that V into 60. Rectangle V unit 60. 60 times 60. Now 3600 meters. Okay. Fourth one. Constant retardation. Retardation like tan beta. Retardation equal tan beta. Now this one equal 60 over 5. 60 divided by 5. That comes 12 ms minus 2. Okay. From BCD area. So triangle. From BCD triangle. The fifth one, displacement while retardating. That BCD area. The third is displacement while retardating. Now this is BCD triangle area. Now this is half into 5 into this one, that V was 60. Okay. Now 150 meters. Okay. Hurry. Sixth one. Right. Now in the sixth one they ask total displacement. See. Total displacement equal of okay, that's 300, 3600 and 150. Right. 300 plus 3600 plus 150. Right. Now here you can say 4050, right? 4050 meters. Right. Question number 7. There are 8. A particle start from a point capital O. A particle start from a point capital O with initial velocity of k times u ms minus 1. K times u ms minus 1. See, k time u ms minus 1 and k times u ms minus 1 and moves with constant acceleration of simple ams minus 2. Draw the velocity time graph for the motion. 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 Problem number 1. Problem number 1. When the velocity is when the velocity is 7u ms minus 1, 7u ms minus 1, find the time taken and the displacement. Find the time taken and the displacement. Problem number 2. When the displacement is 5 meters, find the time taken and the velocity attained. Problem number 3. If k greater than 0, k equals 0 and k less than 0, draw velocity time graph for the motion separately. Actually, that in this section there is nothing to do. The only thing is what? To explain some simplification patterns. That's it. Right? Part 1, part 2 and part 3 all. Patangan first part. Round number 1. There is nothing to think, that only simplifications. Starting from ku and goes with constant acceleration of a. They ask the velocity when 7u. only for simplification facts, like in this question මොකද හිතන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. This is question number 8, right? Maybe question number 8, round number 1. Here the question start from initial velocity of ku, right? Abhi itna mehme ku, right? And when the velocity is 7u, right? Velocity is 7u with d. Now this is v ms minus 1, right? T seconds. See, let the time taken be simple t. Time taken is simple t, and this is alpha. Let the time be simple t. Now, we have මේ techniques පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන. දැන් මතක නම් මේ 2025 level question එක vectors question එකේ අර d වල position vector එක xi plus yj කියලා හිතුවන ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෙමෙයි. Right? What do you techniques? මෙහෙම හිතමු කට්ටිය තමයි ආන්සර් එක ගත්තේ last week එකේ. right? දැන් මෙතනත් දැන් මේ සමහර කෙනෙක් මේක t කියලා ගන්න නැතුව මේ කල්පනා කරන්න පුළුවන්. right? okay. දැන් බලන්න මේක අපිට අහන්න time එකනේ. when the velocity is 7u, find the time taken and the displacement. t කියලා අරගෙන හදාගෙන යමු. මේ බලන්න ළමයි. right? here that O, A, B, C, D. මේ දෙරනවා. From BCD triangle, tan alpha equal this divided by this. What is this? 7u minus ku divided by t. Now that you can make subject t. What is t? T equal 7 minus k time u divided by tan alpha is a, right? A seconds. Now tan alpha a venom. Tan alpha equal a acceleration. What else they ask? The displacement, right? Then displacement when the velocity is 7u. Okay, it represents this area. May area I can ගොඩක් ලාඩු කෙක්ෂන් එකක අපි අර කලින් හදපු ගණන් වල වගේ එම කම්ෆර්ටබල් වෙන එක 4ms - 2 8ms එහෙම එන්නේ නැහැ. right? එන්නේ මේ වගේ නොටේෂන්ස් වලින්. okay. එතකොට ළමයි පොඩ්ඩක් නියම් මේ වගේ දේවල් එක ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එක තියෙන්න ඕන. now the displacement බලන්න. displacement equal OACD area. Displacement that OACD area. Here it comes. This is a trapezium, sum of two parallel lines. That KU plus 7u divided by 2 time perpendicular height. Make a T. We have already taken what is T is. 7 minus k time u divided by a. When the method about that balance. Now here 7 plus k time u, 7 minus k time u. 7 plus k, 7 minus k. That 49 minus k squared time u squared over 2a. Difference between 2 squared. I will let you know. Right? Question number 8 part 1. Now the second one. They ask when the displacement is 5, what's the time taken? Okay, and the velocity attained. Like a venat gana. Okay, venat part take a minimum draft after. Right, when the displacement is 5, time taken and the velocity attained. अभी मेरा time का t dash करेगा. Let the time be t dash. Now if the time taken is t dash in this case, another draft, right? Make a manami t seconds. It was started with velocity of ku. Here I will take this velocity as v. Time taken is t dash. බලන්න. දැන් මෙන්න මේවට අර කලින් letters ම ගන්න බෑ. Right now this is O, A, B, C, D. That O and D okay. Right, that O is the initial portion, okay. D, I will take A, B, C, D, E, F and G like this. Okay, take like this. O, E, F, G, D. Right? This is alpha, the tan alpha is equal to A, acceleration. Now we need to find what is T dash and the velocity gain when the displacement is 5. Mehan. Now in that case they have given the final velocity. Here they have given what's the final displacement. Right? Possible to find. Right? We can find T dash actually. Let the velocity be V. Now make a velocity of V kilometer, right? Now this is Vms minus 1. Anyone of you got the answer for this one? T dash? Got. Okay, great. Now from DFG triangle. From DFG triangle, here tan alpha equal V minus Ku over T dash. Now actually that T dash you can take V minus Ku over A. We know what is T dash is. Now you can equate this area to 5 and then you will be able to find what is V is. Okay. OEGD area. OEGD area is equal to 5. Now 5 V plus Ku divided by 2, sum of two parallel lines, V plus Ku divided by 2 times T dash. Now what is T dash? T dash equal V minus Ku over A equal 5. Then මේ pattern එකට ගියාම fraction එකේ simplification easy. Right? නැත්නම් quadratic equations ඇවිල්ලා right? පොඩකට අමාරු වෙනවා. Now here see V squared minus K squared U squared equal 10. මේ කවුද ඇත්තටම? කවුරු කෙනෙක් කරන්නේ කවුද කියන්නේ? මේ බලන්න. V squared minus K squared U squared equal 2 times A times 5 10A. මේ කාගේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක්ද? V squared equal U squared plus 2A. Right? Now finding what's the final velocity when you know the acceleration, initial velocity and the displacement. Yes. Right? Now all are related actually. දැන් කවුරුත් කෙනෙක් එහෙම කල්පනා කරනවා නේද next level එකකින් මේ මොනවද කියලා මේ පැට්ස් මේ බලන්න මේ V squared equal U squared plus 2AS. A is the acceleration. Right? Now this is 5 is the displacement. Right? Now only V equal, now you can take V, that V equal K squared U squared plus 10A square root. K squared U squared plus 10A square root. මෙයා තමයි velocity එක when the displacement is 5. Now you need to find what's the time taken T dash. T dash. T dash was V minus Ku over A. We have taken what is V here. See, another denominator. K squared U squared plus 10A square root minus Ku divided by A. Make it my time taken. Right? This is the time taken. Make ms minus 1 and this is seconds. On the third part, here they asked to draw velocity time graph separately, that when k greater than 0, k equals 0 and k less than 0. Anyone of you got this one? Now, that initial velocity is k, ku, that k greater than 0, that means the initial velocity is positive. Right now, here initial velocity is positive. Initial velocity plus. When the initial velocity is positive, the graph will be like this. Same as, what we have taken. Right? When k equals 0, initial velocity is 0. Initial velocity is 0. Initial velocity is 0. Man, initial velocity is 0 mean something like this. This is V and this is T. V, T. This is Ku. Make a product hitan when K less than 0. What will happen when K less than 0? Initial velocity is negative. Initial velocity minus. Initial velocity minus now. Okay, the shape of the graph like this. Can anyone of you explain this motion? Motion. Now initially it has a velocity in this direction, but the acceleration is here. What will happen when the velocity is here and the acceleration is here? This acceleration acts as a retardation and then comes to rest and again goes in the other way. Velocity now the velocity is here and then comes to rest and goes in this way. Now the acceleration is in this direction, but the initial velocity is in opposite direction. Right? Initial velocity is in opposite direction. Rest but again direction it comes forward. Okay. The same thing is happening when you project something upward. If you are taking this direction as negative, the initial velocity is here, but the acceleration is downward. Harini, Medeva, Teruga, no, Ikmakaran. Question number 8. Right, the first two parts are okay to understand simplification patterns, and the third one, important part is this. Okay, the last graph. When the initial velocity is negative and the acceleration is positive, the nature of a graph. Last again, time to describe the nature of the motion. That's it. Okay. First one, there's initial velocity. The next is starting from rest, and the next one, initial velocity is negative, but the acceleration is in the other way. කවුද තාරුක දිනන? Who is තාරුක දිනන? කවුද? උද්‍යෝග ලේනි සමීර මధుරම් Gavinu Bandar. Right. Jena pasta. Ila Australia. Right. Jena question number 9. A particle start from rest. A particle start from rest and moves with constant acceleration of simple ams minus 2. Simple ams minus 2. Simple ams minus 2 and covers a distance of simple L meters. Simple L meters. Simple L meters. Then it moves with constant acceleration of 2a ms minus 2 times simple ams minus 2 times simple ams minus 2 and moves a distance of 2l meters. Finally it moves with constant acceleration of 3a ms minus 2. Constant acceleration of 3a ms minus 2. 3a ms minus 2 and covers a distance of 3l meters. Covers a distance of 3 times simple L meters. Covers a distance of 3 times simple L meters. Determine the final velocity. And the total time taken. Determine the final velocity and the total time taken. Alright, okay. And question number 9. Okay, actually there's nothing new in this question, only about simplifications. Right, okay. Patang number. Question number 9. Right. හරි මේ බලන්න මේ ක්වෙස්චන් එක මේකෙදි මේ ආන්සර් එකට යන්න නම් ස්ටෙප් බයි ස්ටෙප් යන්න වෙනවා වැඩේ ටිකක් ඒ කියන්නේ මේ නිකන් මම වැඩි කොන්ෆ්ලික්ට් කරගත්තොත් අමාරුයි ස්ටෙප් බයි ස්ටෙප් යනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මෙහෙම දැන් ඒක දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ එකපාරට මෙහෙම හිතෙන්නේ නැහැ නමුත් ගණන් ටික දවසක් හදාගෙන යනකොට එක්ස්පීරියන්ස් එද්දි මෙන්න මෙහෙම ගියොත් හොඳයි කියන එක ඔළුවට එනවා හරි මේ බලන්න now this is v ms minus 1 and t seconds so okay now initially it goes with acceleration of a and then 2a and then with 3a right? Now, I will take this velocity as u, v and w. See, starting from rest, right? Our initial acceleration is a, and then 2a, right? And therefore, this is 2 alpha. No, right? The trigonometric ratios are not a right linear relationship. When this is alpha, me 2 alpha කියලා ගන්න බෑ. හරි. එහෙනම් ඉතින් tan 60 root 3 කොට tan 30 root 3 over 2 එන්න ඕනේ. එහෙම නෑනේ. හරිද? Alpha, beta, and now this is gamma. Now the tan alpha equal a, tan beta equal 2a, and tan gamma equal 3a. These are accelerations. Right? Take this time as t1, and this time as t2, and this time t3. Right? Now we should find what is t1, t2, t3. Anyone of you got that final answer? Got. Okay. බලමු අපි. මේ අහන්න. කවුරුත් ළමෙක් ගොඩාක් කඩේ ලකුණු තියෙනවා පේපර් එකේ මම හිතන්නේ 20ට වඩා කලාතුරකින් කියනවා 20 මම හිතන්නේ 20ට වඩා අඩුවයි නෑ වගේ. සැලෙන්න එපා කවුරුත්. හරි. මොකද ලකුණු 30ක් වගේ ගත්ත කෙනා පේපර් එකට ඒත් ගොඩාක් හොඳයි. right? ඔයගොල්ලෝ එහෙම මං කියන එක අවිශ්වාස නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ යාළු වෙන්න දෙන්න ඔය පේපර් ලියන්න කියලා. ලියන්න බෑ. ඕකේ. ගොඩාක් වැඩ කරපු කෙනෙක් තමයි ලකුණු 30ක් 35ක් ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. මොකද ඒ ලෙවල් මට්ටමේ පේපර් එකක් නේ ඔක්කොම right? එතකොට ගොඩක් අය ලකුණු 30 35 තියෙනවා ඒක හොඳයි. right? එයාට 75කට 80කට අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම යන්න පුළුවන්. කලබල වෙන්න එපා. right? තව ගණන් හදන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. right? මේ බලන්න O A B C D E F G H I. right? මේ විදිහට ගන්න. T1, T2, T3. Now in the first time into the it goes with constant acceleration of a and covers a distance of L. Then it goes with constant acceleration of 2a and covers a distance of 2L. 2L and it goes with constant acceleration of 3a and covers a distance of 3L. Now this area should be L, 2L and 3L. Now we need to find T1, T2, T3 and the final velocity W. Right? I will start from this one. Okay. මෙතනින් කෙලින්ම ගන්න. මේ අහගන්න. right? what අවශ්‍ය නම් from OAI triangle කියලා ලියන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම අවශ්‍ය නැහැ නේද? කෙලින්ම U equal T1 tan alpha. එහෙම ගමු. නැත්තම් ලියමු. right? මේ බලන්න. OAI triangle tan alpha equal U over T1, then T1 equal U over A. T1 equal U over A. Again you can write OAI area. OAI triangle should be equal to L. Right? Now that half into T1 into, what was T1? U over A. Half into U over A into U equal L. Here U is got equal 2AL. You can say U equal 2AL is square root. Therefore, T1 equal what? T1 was U over A. Then බලන්න එකපාරටම simplifications ගන්න විදිය. U divided by A mean that one over A. කවුරුත් කෙනෙක්ට හිතින් කියන්න පුළුවන් ඔකේ answer මොකද්ද කියලා. You know that okay, if you have something like this, root x over y. How can you simplify this one? Root x over y mean when you take y inside the square root, x over y is square this thing. Now similarly, T1 equal U over A. Now the U was 2AL is square root. I will take as this is the first one divided by A. When you take A inside the square root, that becomes A squared. That A to A cancel. T1 equal 2L over A is square root. Correct. Now we have taken what is the velocity and the time taken, okay, after the first acceleration. And ඊළඟට තමයි ඊළඟ ස්ටෙප් එකට යන්න ඕනේ. දැන් බලන්න ඊළඟ ස්ටෙප් එක මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා. From IHG triangle tan beta equal V minus U divided by T2. you can make subject T2 here. T2 how then T2 equal, see T2 equal that you have to take this one here and this one in the other way. V minus U over 2A. Tan beta is 2A. See, we have taken what is T2. I gave you in the previous section, okay, telling that these are some simplification patterns. Before this one, okay, see, we have taken what is T2. Now you can write an expression for this area. Okay. Now this area is equal to L. ABGI area. ABGI area equal to L. Now that ABGI area equal to L mean, right? Now this is the trapezium. V plus U divided by 2 times T2. We have taken what is T2 here, see? V minus U over A. V minus U over A, sorry, V minus U over 2A should be equal to 2L. Here Bhutala in the numerator, difference between 2 is squared. That comes V squared minus U squared equal 8AL. Then what is V? V equal U squared plus 8AL. What was U squared? That was 2AL. Then when you take U squared in the other way, 10AL is square root. We have taken what is V, but V is not the final answer. Now we need to find what is T22. T22. Right? Now T2. The T2 is what? See, T2 was V minus U over 2A. Number one, I will take T2, 10AL root minus U. What was U? 2AL root divided by 2A. Here am I in T2. I will take straightly what the answer is, right, after simplified. Okay, root 10 minus root 2 divided by 2 times L over A is square root. Yes, what I have done is I have taken root AL out. When you take root AL out, root 10 minus root 2 divided by 2, and again A was there. Root AL over A mean L over A root 2. Hurry. Now this is what T2, right? We have taken what is T2. Then we can come to this. Now we make a GEF triangle. From GEF triangle. GEF triangle tan gamma. Tan gamma equal W minus V divided by T3. W minus V over T3. Now what is T3? T3 kaudalamai. Now the tan gamma was 3A, therefore T3 equal W minus V over 3A. Then Budala, T3 equal W minus V over 3A. Then write down an expression for the area BCFG. Now within the next time interval, okay, it covers a distance of 3L with an acceleration of 3A. Right? Okay, then T3. Right? Now I'm writing an expression for BCFG. BCFG area equal 3L. See, V plus W divided by 2 times T3. What was T3? W minus V over 3A. W minus V over 3A equal 3L. Now again in the numerator, difference between 2 is kept. Hurry. Now the W minus V, W plus V. Then W squared minus V squared equal, right, 2 into 3, 6, 6 into that 18 AL. Again you know what was V squared. Actually that V squared was 10 AL. See, here that V squared is 10 AL. No? Then when you take that 10 AL in the other way, W squared equal 28 AL. W equal, 2 root 7. 2 root 28 is what? 7 into 4. Then 2 is coming out, that 2 7 AL root. Final velocity. Okay, now the final velocity. Final velocity. Final velocity. Now you can find what is T3 is. What was T3 lamai? Menna T3. W minus V over 3A. You have taken what is W is 2 times 7AL root minus V. V can be 10AL divided by 3A. Menna medendi putala take root AL out. When you take root AL out, here only T3 2 root 7 minus root 10 divided by 3 time root L over A, that L over A root. Now we know final velocity, final time taken. We have already taken what's the final velocity is. Total time taken T1 plus T2 plus T3. Okay, මේ වගේම question එකක් I think that's 1975 available. Okay, I will තිබ්බා. A similar question now in the other way. A vehicle brakes applies, then step by step, okay, pre-retardation and comes to rest. The reverse process of this, right? Okay, මෙතන අපිට total time taken මේ බලන්න. Total time taken. Total time taken. That's T1 plus T2 plus T3. T1 plus T2 plus T3. What was T1? See, root 2 time L over A root. Root 2 time L over A root. And what was T3? T2. Root 10 minus root 2 divided by 2 time L over A root. Plus T3, this one, 2 root 7 minus root 10 divided by 3 time L over A root. Time L over A root. Now, lamai balanna, from all the three terms that L over A root is common. Can anyone figure that what will be the common denominator of these three expressions? These three expressions mean this one, and this one. What's the common denominator? That's 6, right? Right? Now the common denominator will be 6. Now here this comes 6. You know that taking the common denominator mean, right? Now here you need to multiply both denominator and numerator by 3. Here both denominator and numerator by 2. Here both denominator and numerator by 6. Another 6 root 2. 6 root 2 plus here to make 6 you have to multiply by 3. 3 root 10 minus 3 root 2 plus here to make 6 you have to multiply by 2. Then 4 root 7 minus 2 root 10. Now simplify like terms. L over A. Right, L over A time divided by 6 is there. 6 root 2 minus 3 root 2. That comes 3 root 2. 3 root 10 minus 2 root 10 plus root 10 plus 4 root 7. That's it, right? Plus 4 root 7 divided by 6 seconds. This is the total time taken. Okay, who got these answers? Great. ලියාගන්න. කලින් ටෙස්ට් පේපර් එක වගේම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට 1 week වගේ ටයිම් එකක් දෙනවා මොනවාද මේ මොනවාරි amendments තියෙනවා නම් මට ඉන්ෆෝම් කරන්න. එතකොට ඊට පස්සේ තමයි okay gift දෙන්න ළමයින්ට. పక్కరండి పక్కరండి. Okay. Right. Linear processing. Question number 10. Kau tahu mana tahu? Ini mana? Alien yang dipanggil. Right, question number 10 liya. A lift, a lift, a lift, a lift. Start from rest. A lift start from rest. A lift start from rest and moves with constant acceleration of simple AMS minus 2. Simple AMS minus 2. Moves with constant acceleration of simple AMS minus 2. It attains its maximum velocity. It attains its maximum velocity. It attains its maximum velocity. It attains its maximum velocity and it attains its maximum velocity and moves for some time with that velocity. Then it moves with retardation of 3 times simple AMS minus 2. 3 AMS minus 2. 3 times simple AMS minus 2 and 3 times simple AMS minus 2 and stop. If the total distance or if the total height, distance ascended by the lift is simple h meters. Ascended by the lift is simple h meters. And the time taken is simple t seconds. Show that show that time for which the lift ascended with constant velocity is t squared minus 8h divided by 3a whole thing to the power half. T squared minus 8h divided by 3a whole thing to the power half. Write down from next line. Also find the time. For which the lift. Ascended with retardation. Right. Ikma karanne. Ikma karan. Right. Adu karna hai ऐसे. Question number 10. VT draft hakindar padanggan. Anyone have got the answer? Man. Now, the motion happens vertically, but make me free fall under gravity එකක් නෙමෙයි. Lift එකක් නේ. Question number 10. Right? Diagram එකක් හදින්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ නේ. Now in the first part of the motion goes with acceleration of A and then attain the maximum velocity. Go for some time with maximum velocity and comes to rest under the retardation of 3A. එමනේ දෙකෙන් total time taken is T. The height ascended by the lift is H. මේ හගන්න මම graph එක අඳිනවා. නම් මේ අපි sketch එකක් දාගන්න පුළුවන්. Now the motion happens in 3 different stages like this. Goes with acceleration of A. Now this is V equals 0 and reach the maximum velocity V. And then lamai, this is T equals 0. Now and then retardate with retardation of 3A and comes to rest V equals 0. Now the total distance is travel H. Make the motion. It happens in 3 stages: acceleration, constant velocity, and retardation. Now we know what's the shape of this kind of a graph is. Right? See. V t seconds Vms minus 1 accelerate and constant velocity and retardation like this alpha beta. Now tan alpha equal A, tan beta equal 3A. I have taken the maximum velocity as V. See, maximum velocity is V here. T seconds. The maximum velocity is V. Leave command let the maximum velocity be V. V maximum velocity. Then ටිකක් විතර අපිට එන්නේ නේ යම් තැනකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ වගේ දේවල් එකපාරට ගන්න පුළුවන්. Now this is V divided by tan alpha. මේ කවුද? V divided by tan beta. They have given the total time is simple T. මෙයා simple T. Then what is this? මෙයා එනවා T minus V over A plus T minus V over A plus V over 3A. Can understand? Now the T minus sum of these two. Then it will be T minus V over A plus V over 3A. When you take the common denominator 3A, first one should multiply by 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Very good. Now see, T minus 4V over 3A. Right? Now I will take that O, A, B, C, D, E. Any one of you there who got all these things? එහෙනම් ගොඩක් හොඳයි. මෙහෙමනෝ. Right? Now ළමයි අපිට මේ මොකද්ද හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ ඇත්තටම කිව්වොත්. මෙයාව තමයි හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ. මෙහන්න දැන් හොඳට බලන්න. ප්‍රශ්නේ දිහා හොඳට බලන්න. තේරුණාද? මෙයාව නම් හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ මෙතන දන්නේ නැති කට්ටිය කවුද ඉන්නේ? මෙන්න මෙයා දිහා බලන්න හොඳට. Which one is unknown here? Only V, right? Only V is unknown. Anyhow, we should try to find what is V. Can any one of you tell that according to the nature of the answer, right? This can be the result of what, lamai? දැන් ළමයි ස්ක්වයර් රූට් එකක් කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් කාගේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක්ද? quadratic equation එකේ ප්‍රතිඵලයක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. පැහැදිලි? right? දැන් අපිට කොච්චර හරි හොයන්න තියෙන එක දෙයයි නේ. මෙයා විතර හොයන්න තියෙන්නේ. මෙයා තමයි හොයන්න ඕනේ. පැහැදිලිද? Now see T minus 4V over 3. ඒ වල that V is unknown. That's it. T තියෙනවා. answer එකේ T තියෙනවනේ. හරිද? හරි මේවා කවුරුත් කෙනෙක් answer ගත්තද? Okay, one has taken. Very good. Great. බලන්න. I think that you all can understand that how I do this one V over A by applying tan alpha to this one. And how I have taken this one, okay, by applying tan beta to this one, that V over 3A. Okay, if any one of you remember those patterns that when this is P and this is alpha, this is V over tan alpha. That easily you can take. Then and the other thing is they have given the total time is T, therefore this part, the time taken for the constant velocity should be T minus the sum of these two. Now we have only one chance. Total area is equal to H. Right? Okay. OCDE area, that H. Then you can say that this is a trapezium sum of two parallel lines. Okay, sum of two parallel lines means this is T. T plus T minus 4V divided by 3A divided by 2 times V equal H. See here, 2T divided by 2T, T times V, TV, and TV, minus 4V over 3A divided by 2 mean 2V over 3A. 2V over 3A into V mean minus 2V squared over 3A equal H. Can you understand? Now you can multiply by 3A. Okay, multiply the entire equation by 3A. Then take it in the other way. 2V squared minus 3ATV plus 3AH equals 0. What is this? Make all the V. This is a quadratic equation of V. Can you understand? This is a quadratic equation of V. Right? From here, quadratic equation of V now, how can we make subject V? Apply the quadratic formula. Then we to find the time taken with the, okay, that here time taken, so that the time for which it ascended with the constant velocity, yes, that we need to find what is V only. V was my sub unknown. No need to write this even quadratic equation of a V. V equal minus B. Minus B mean 380 plus or minus B squared minus 4AC square root 9A squared T squared B squared minus 4AC. Minus 4AC mean minus 4 times minus 4 times 2, 8. 8 into 3, 24. 24 AH minus B plus or minus B squared minus 4AC square root divided by 2A. 2 times 2 mean just 2 times 2. You will get like this. Then now here that V equal 380 plus or minus, there's nothing to simplify actually this, okay. Anyway, I will write 9A squared T squared minus 24AH square root divided by 4. Now here that this is V. Therefore, time with constant velocity T minus 4 divided by 3 times V. But which case we should take? Plus case or the minus case? We can take only one case. Anyway, Lamai, see here, you can see that inside the square root 9A squared T squared. If this was plus, which case should take? Plus case to the minus case. Plus plus case to the minus case. If this was plus, the answer is greater than 380. Either 9A squared T squared or square root 380. If this was plus, the answer is greater than 380. If you are taking the minus case, V will be negative. Not possible anyway. Now we should have a positive value, right? V positive and not. That's how you think. Method minus. Since this is minus, the square root of this value is less than 380. Therefore, even this is plus or minus, the final answer is positive. Right? ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙනු. අපි දැන් එහෙනම් දැන් මේක ගැන හිතන්න අමාරුයි. අපි let's keep like this. මේ විදිහටම තියමු. හරිද? මේ විදිහට මෙහෙම plus minus මෙහෙම තියාගෙන අපි මෙහා වරන් ඇවිල්ලා මෙතනට substitute කරමු. Therefore time taken okay. මෙතන problematic කියලා අපි දන්නවා. right නේ බලන්න. මෙයාව දැන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් විතර තියෙනවා but anyway අපි හැමම ඉස්සරහට යමු that we don't know which case plus case or the minus case right අපි දන්නේ නැහැ okay time with constant velocity ඉස්සරහට යනවා see therefore time with constant velocity you can say බලන්න මේ equations කොච්චර interesting ද කියලා right here it comes like time with constant velocity equal t minus 4v over 3a that t minus 4 divided by 3a time v කෙලින්ම ගෙනල්ලා දානවා මේ පාට මෙහෙමම right then බලන්න now here you can say 3at plus or minus අපි දන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා but දෙකම ලියනවා plus or minus right plus or minus 9a squared t squared minus 24ah square root divided by 4 Putala, what will happen now when you simplify that you know that 4 to 4 cancel here 4 to 4 cancel here only see when you take this 3a here 3at divided by 3at t right now minus t now only you can decide that which case you should take the plus case or the minus case which case you should take minus case that because of if you are taking the plus case minus plus become minus final answer will be negative you know that time with constant velocity should be positive therefore මෙතන එන්න ඕනේ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද minus case එකයි right මෙතන minus case එකයි එන්න ඕනේ හරිද එතකොට පුතාලා මෙතනින් එනවා okay t minus මෙතනින් plus right plus 9a squared t squared minus 24ah square root divided by 3a made it now the t to t cancel square root divided by 3a has come now you should remember what I told you at the beginning when we are doing vectors when you take it inside මොකෝ වෙන්නේ underwrite okay ලොකු වෙනවා මේ බලන්න 9a squared t squared minus 24ah divided by 9a squared square root මේ දෙනවා හරිද දැන් එතකොට right time taken with constant velocity 9a squared to 9a squared cancel that could become t squared minus here that 1a to 1a cancel 24 is divisible by 3 8h over 3a 8h over 3a square root මෙහෙමයි වෙන්නේ තේරුණාද then finally again they ask time with retardation then time with retardation is v divided by 3a මෙයා ගන්න time with retardation now this is v divided by 3a now here only again you need to consider right මොකද්ද මොන කේස් එකද ගන්න කියලා මේ බලන්න v divided by 3a මෙතන පුතාලා දැන් අපි හිතමු ගන්නේ plus case එකද minus case එකද v වලට now here we took minus එහෙනම් අතන minus ම තමයි හරිද v divided by 3a the time with retardation we know what is v is c මෙයාගේ minus එකයි ගන්නෙ එතකොට බලන්න divided by 3a you can say 3at minus 9a squared t squared minus 24ah divided by 4 that was v divided by 3a 4 into 3 that comes 12a right this is 12a මෙයා තමයි time with retardation seconds right seconds ඉක්මන් කරන්න ලියාගන්න ඉක්මන් කරන්න. මේ හැම question එකක්ම now we have done only 10 questions. Okay. හැම එකක්ම ටිකක් analytical මනහක බලලා හදන්න. එතකොට ටික පුළුවන් වෙයි. ඉක්මන් කරන්න.